Donald Hicks will inbound Radford with a chance to win it on their home floor. Last possession. Mike Jones, and here we go for all the marbles in the Big South. The freshman dribbles right side in front of Cabell with 4, with 3. He got a late start. The freshman of the year for 3 in the championship. It's good! Mike Jones sends Radford dancing into the NCAA tournament as he drains the 23-footer.
We hired Mike in 2011. He took over a very tough situation. He never complained. He put his head down and he worked every single day.
The thing that stood out about him from the very first moment I met him was his patience and his relentlessness. I just felt like whatever we were going to try to get done together, he was going to figure out a way to get it done.
I know that this is very deserved because he had a tremendous run at Radford. Radford was very, very lucky to have him as their head coach for a number of years. Real happy for him on this occasion and proud of him and happy that Radford got to find out everything that I grew up knowing about Mike.
Probably the biggest stroke of luck in my coaching career was when we initially hired our staff at VCU, and then one guy stayed for only 1 month. That's how much he didn't like working with me. He stayed for 1 month. And so when we were looking into replacing him, I'll never forget, I talked to Dennis Felton, who you had been with for the previous several years, and was kind of determining, between you and another coach, who would be a better fit for us. And we kind of got around to recruiting, and Dennis Felton said, the other coach will sign more players, but Mike will get you better players.
If you look at all the wins that the program had under Mike, I mean, you kind of think, Catalyst was going out to Oregon State and winning out there in the CBI, wins against Virginia Tech, wins against Notre Dame, wins at Northwestern. The one that stands out to me more than anything else is winning at the University of Texas.
Down to 5 seconds. Febres a 3 for the tie, off the right side, and Radford has beaten 17.
What a great night for the Highlanders. And then, I think the pinnacle of it all was right behind me when Mike Jones jumps up and hits a shot for the ages. And we forever call it the shot in Highlander history. I still get emotional about it, but winning the championship right here on this floor, going on to the NCAA tournament, winning a game in the first 4, and then it's just some magical times between them and when we ended up in Pittsburgh playing Villanova, who would go on to win the national championship.
Fast forward to our time together at Radford, and I got a call the summer before that he had a position open and was wondered if I was interested, and I couldn't have gotten to Radford faster when he called. As I started to work every day with Coach, it's his character and who he is as a man that stands out more than anything. Coach Jones is a guy who I hope to someday be a fraction of the man that he is.
Fast forward some years later, I became the head coach at Georgia and knew right away that I wanted to bring my friend and coaching colleague who I developed a lot of respect for and confidence in to come with me to Georgia. And we worked together at Georgia for 6 years. We won an SEC championship.
I still remember you walking in my office when it was time to do the game prep on a team that you had the scouting report on. And you would come in and you'd slump down in your chair and you'd say, I don't know how we're going to guard these guys. And then finally, at one point I said, Mike, it'd be great if you could come in and instill a little bit more confidence in me about our team and our ability to beat these guys. Like the way you were in that meeting room with our team and with our staff, with our players individually about how we were going to beat those guys and how we were going to match up to them, how we were going to be better than them. I remember sitting in the back of the room and thinking, this guy's going to be a great head coach.
Mike, I am so proud of this moment. You walked into this program with tremendous integrity. You walked out of it with tremendous integrity. You made a huge impact, not only on Radford basketball, but on the university. We're so grateful to you and Sharon, Nate and Miles, just such a great family. And again, I can't emphasize this enough, just an incredible moment in Highlander history to induct you into the Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Mike, Sharon, Miles, and Nate.
I just wanted to say, congratulations on going into the Radford University Athletics Hall of Fame. It's a well-deserved honor for you and your family, and I'm so excited for you and excited for what's to come in your future.
Very, very happy for you and your family. It's a rare honor to be a part of anyone's Hall of Fame, but in this case, a very well-deserved honor. Congratulations on being inducted into the Radford Hall of Fame.
So congratulations on being inducted into the Radford Athletics Hall of Fame. Couldn't happen to a better guy, and wish I could be there in person, but I can close my eyes and I can picture the look on your face as you come up and accept this award in only a way that Mike Jones can, because you always make it about everyone else. But you, my friend, are a Hall of Famer.